Good morning, guys. Wearing my daily driver, but I got that G2 Genesis back here. It still ain't, it don't have an amp. Oh no, I'm getting ready to tear my Jeep apart after my show the 27th. I'm gonna rip that whole thing apart. So I might be sticking one of them 5Ks on, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, no bass in here. Got some mids and highs though. But anyway, what's up everybody? Good morning. Today's video brought to you by G2 Dynamics, of course. Got my affiliate link on here. If you go to my info on YouTube, you'll find it. If you want to buy something, hook a brother up, because you know I'm not getting paid to do YouTube. I'm still hours down, man, and I still need like 20 more followers to hit my 3,500 goal. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. Ruckus killed me. If you watched my video yesterday, it sucked. And I got some video footage of the old Shipbox. Man, even with the steel cage on the roof, it'd still be doing this shit. I need to go back and redo everything. So after the 27th, the plan is, I don't know if I'll go through with it. The plan is to rip everything out. I haven't even really secured wood yet. I got to talk to my buddy Josh. I know he don't have no 3/4 inch wood, but what he does have is, I think, I talked to his wife. I think it's 1 1/8 that he does have quite a bit of. I'll build with 1 1/8. I don't care. All day long. So that will work out perfect for me. I just got to talk to him about price, and go from that, that point. Rebuild everything. But anyway, the Shipbox. Now that we're talking about the Shipbox, I mean, the Blazer's home. Blazer's doing good. I am taking the Pride 15s out of the Shipbox and putting in the Blazer, hopefully Sunday. So I'm just waiting on new subs at that point for the Shipbox, for a show to see how they do. And, if you watched yesterday's video, you know that I had a mishap in the Shipbox. I mean, that thing's always been like tried, true, just solid as they come. That's why I love Jeeps. Not Barbie. I'm not a Wrangler fan, really. I love the Cherokees. But if you know me, I always like the underdog in everything, When it comes to subwoofer brands, I don't follow the mainstream. I don't want to pay just for a name of something. So I kind of go with, I like veering off the beaten path. We're going to put it that way. So with the old Cherokees, man, I mean, like the normal Jeep crowds, they don't like Cherokees. When they're on the trails, they love Cherokees because they got to have somebody pull them out. Anyway, Cherokees just built tough, guys. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, to know why I had a bad week at Ruckus, a quick recap is, thought the fuel pump went out on the Blazer on the way to Ruckus. Had to tow it in with the Jeep. Demoing and the Jeep Saturday, broke a brake line. It had to be the brake line. It's one of the hardest ones to get to on there. I did get it replaced. Following the Blazer while it's on a trailer to get the fuel pump fixed, my wife, I'm like, hey babe, turn up my regulator a little bit, which is a whole nother story, but she turned it up too much, and I was literally doing like 60 mile an hour, and them alternators just started pulling so hard, it slowed me down to like 50, and it blew a ton of stuff in the Jeep. Pulled over on the side of the road, replaced some A&L fuses, and it fired up, which is why I love them Jeeps. I had to manually shift it, and I got it where I was going, replaced a bunch more fuses, and I only had high beam, no tail lights at all, brake lights, nothing. So radio was dead, and come to find out, it was a fuse in the head unit for the radio. Everything else worked, and on my badass brand new G2 Dynamics knob, it killed the voltmeter. What I have found out from yesterday, working on it, is basically anything that was powered on blew. And I made a trip to the junkyard yesterday. And here's where I'm at now. I got it shifting. I did some research. Transmission control module. I have a fuse under the hood that says auto trans, and every time I'd put a fuse in there, turn the key on, it would blow. I unplugged the transmission control module, and it didn't blow a fuse. So I pulled that out. I went to the junkyard. I got one out of a 96, put in there. It shifts fine now. That's taken care of. Headlights. My headlights wouldn't work on anything but high beam. I had the headlights on when that happened. So I had a really nice set of LED headlights in there, by the way. Yeah, they're dead. Now I'm on an old set of halogens, like the ones I took out of the Jeep is what I'm on. But, you know, I got headlights. Tail lights, I replaced all the bulbs, and I have tail lights and brake lights. My dash gauge cluster, you know, the one that was in the Jeep, which I killed the speedometer in that thing a while back. If you watch my videos on here, you know I was running a GPS speedometer, which is dead. So, yeah, there's that. Now, that gauge cluster, it was at like 377,000 miles when the speedo quit working. Which, you know, I did put a new motor in it. Before the speedo quit working, I changed motors. No, after the speedo quit working, I changed motors. But anyway, yeah, that speedo, I missed that speedometer now, because the one I put in there, I replaced the whole gauge cluster, and I think it's at like 240,000 miles now. Anyway, it ain't accurate. The tach, it blew. It actually burnt the housing that the tachometer like bolted into. It actually burnt the housing because something blew in the tach. But yeah, now I have like all my gauges work again. But it took a trip to Pick and Pull to replace all this stuff, which didn't cost a whole lot. You know, I had to order another alarm. I did manage to get my back doors open because they were all alarm controlled. So that's where we're at. The only thing right now that the Shipbox needs to recover from this is for my alarm to come in, and I ordered a new gauge voltmeter to put in my G2 bass knob. It sucks. It's a brand new bass knob and it blew that gauge, but it was on. So yeah, there we are. The Shipbox lives again, and I don't know if this had anything to do with it. My electric fan under the hood died. Now, it was working Sunday, and I think it was on when all that happened. Normally, when that fan quits working, I pop a brand new relay in it, and it's good to go. I've had to do that a few times, but like an idiot, the old fan, the factory one that came on the Jeep, you know, back in '94, it was still kicking. I tried to do upgrades on things, and I put a brand new electric fan in it, threw the Owen away like an idiot, and that fan quit working. It's been 4 months. You know, I checked the relay, wasn't a relay. I wired it direct, it wouldn't come on, so it literally died on my way home Sunday. I don't know if being overpowered like a mug had something to do with it dying. Could have or couldn't have, but anyway, it's dead. So I got to get an electric fan for it. Because these Jeeps, they like to overheat when you just sit and let them idle. And that's what I do demoing. So, yeah, the Shipbox lives again. And, you know, putting them prides. I hope them prides do really good in the Blazer. I think they will. And then I'm just waiting on new subs to come in for the Jeep. I ain't told y'all what I'm running in it yet. Some of y'all might have an idea, but you'll see when they get here and I do the unboxing and slap them bad boys in and give some nasty demos. Thank y'all for watching this crap. I just wanted to give everybody an update on the Shipbox because yesterday's video left with a list of problems. And, I mean, I worked my ass off yesterday. Me and the wife did to get it going, but I did test drive it down the road and back, and it's doing good. Everything's working. Reason I'm not driving it right now, I don't have an electric fan for it, and I sit in a lot of traffic on the way to work in the mornings. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day, and as always, bass on.